Hello friends, I am Sonu Saini, Assistant Professor in Center of Russian Studies, JNU. I welcome you all to the course Basics of Russian Communication Skills Part 1. Okay, let's see the plan of today's module. The first point we'll discuss the objective of the course. Then we'll talk about why are we reading this story. Then we'll go for the vocabulary or difficult words. Then we'll read this story, The Fox and the Crane. In Russian it is Lisa и Журавль.
Dear friends, let's start part 2 of The Fox and Crane.
Журавль хлоп-хлоп носом, стучал, ничего не попадает. Журавль, the crane, that means хлоп-хлоп, it means peck, a kind of action which it takes like while trying to eat that cereal. Nasom, so nasom, well, it means through his bill, that is chonch. Stuchal, that means you just try to just knock the plate, but nichivo ni papadayot, but nichivo means nothing, ni papadayot, papadayot means to getting or just catching something, so he could not get anything. А лисица в это время лижет себе, да лижет кашу, так всю сама и села. So a lisica means that but or and. Lisica is also a colloquial form of lisa. В это время, so that means lisa means fox. А лисица в это время лижет себе, да лижет кашу, так всю сама и села. I, meaning of I is known to you. Lisica is from the word lisa, it's a kind of colloquial form. Lisica, that means fox. В это время, that means at this time or during this time or meanwhile. Лижет себе, лижет means lick or licking or licked. Себе, да лижет, it's a set expression. Лижет себе, да лижет, that means licked and licked. That means one action is going on continuously. So лижет себе, да лижет кашу, it's a set expression that means like licked and licked the cereal. And так всю сама и села. Так means so or then, there. It has various meanings. Syu is from the word sya, that means everything, or syo, that means everything or all. Sama, that oneself. Isiela, that means from the verb siest, that means to eat up everything. So next sentence we have Kasha съедена. Лисица говорит: не обессудь, любезный кум. So kasha, the cereal. Съедена, from the verb съесть, that means eaten up. Лисица говорит, so after having, after eating all the cereal, the fox says, не обессудь. Не обессудь, that means don't be offended or don't get angry. Любезный кум. Любезный кум is also a set expression that means my dear friend. Больше почивать ничем. So больше means more than that, or почивать means to treat you or to offer you. Нечем. So there is nothing more to treat you or to offer to you. Next sentence is спасибо, кума, и на этом. So спасибо, кума, и на этом. Спасибо means this word thanks or thank you. Kuma is from kum, that means my dear friend. И на этом. И, that means and. На этом. На этом, for this, like for the treatment you gave to me. or for the treat you gave to me. Приходи ко мне в гости. So now it's Crane's turn, or Crane decided to invite the fox to his house. So Crane says приходи, that means to come, ко мне. So written as ко мне, but pronunciation is ко мне. В гости, as you know, that this is also a set expression that means to come over or visit me. На другой день приходит лиса, а журавль приготовил окрошку. So on the next day, на другой день, другой is next, день is day. Приходит from the verb прийти или приходить. So на другой день приходит лиса, а журавль приготовил окрошку. So на другой день, that means on, другой means next, на means on, день means day, and приходит it from verb приходить, that means to come. Лиса, you know, also you know, журавль, you know, приготовил is from the verb приготовить, to cook. Окрошку, you know, this cold soup. Next sentence we have налил в кувшин с узким горлышком, поставил на стол и говорит. So налил from the verb налить, that means to pour. В кувшин, кувшин, as you know, the jug or pitcher. С узким горлышком, узким, that means which has a narrow neck. Узкий is narrow, горлышком is neck, горлышко. Поставил на стол. So поставить means to put, на стол means on table. И говорит, and says. Говорит is from the verb говорить. Кушай, кумушка, право, больше подчивать ничем. Лиса начала вертеться вокруг кувшина. So кушай from the verb кушать, that means to eat. Кумушка, you know, my dear friend. Право, право is from the verb правда, that means it's true. Больше подчивать, больше, that means nothing more. Подчивать, it means to offer. Ничем, so that means nothing more to offer you. Лиса начала, that means лиса, you know, that начала is from the verb начать, that means to begin. Вертеться, вертеться to means to roam around or to spin around. Вокруг, вокруг is means around or nearby. Кувшина, кувшина, you know, pitcher. Так зайдет и так, и лизнет его, и понюхает, все ничего не достанет. So так зайдет, so in this way she tried to reach to the soup, but she could not reach. Зайдет, that means she tried to go in or to approach to that soup. И лизнет, лизнет, it means to lick его. Понюхает, понюхает, that means from the verb понюхать, that means to sniff. Все ничего не достанет. Все, that means everything. She tried everything, like she tried to lick it, she tried to smell it, sniff it, but ничего не достанет. But she could not reach to anything. Не лезет голова в кувшин. Не лезет, лезет, that means to go in. Голова, голова, that means her its neck was not going inside the pitcher. А журавль меж тем клюет себе да клюет, пока все не поел. So, and the crane on the other side Журавль, you know, меж чем, that means между чем, that means meanwhile or at this time. Клюет себе, да клюет. So, а журавль меж чем клюет себе, да клюет, пока все не поел. You know the meaning of журавль also, you know. Меж чем is from the expression между чем, that means meanwhile. Клюет себе, да клюет. The such expression sucked and sucked. Пока все не поел. So till the time, пока means till or until. Все, you know, all. Не поел. Поел is from the verb поесть. That means to eat up everything. Ну, не обсудь, кума. Больше угощать ничем. So this expression you may have already seen earlier when fox said the same sentence. Now it is the turn of the crane, and crane says the same sentence. Не обсудь, кума, больше угощать ничем. So that means не обсудь. Обсудь means don't be offended. So ну не обсудь, кума, больше угощать ничем. So ну means well, не обсудь, that means don't be offended. Кума, you know, dear friend, больше угощать ничем. So there is nothing more to offer you. Больше means more, угощать to treat or to offer, ничем, that means nothing. Взяла лису досада. Думала, что наестся на целую неделю. So here it means взяла, that means she took or she, taken for granted. Взяла лису досада. Думала, что наестся на целую неделю. So here the fox was annoyed, having thought she would eat for whole week. So взяла, that means she got. Лиса досада. So that means she taken for granted that she will eat for whole week. Что наестся? Наестся means to eat. На целую неделю. That means for whole week. She thought in this way. The думала is the verb that means to think. The next sentence we have пришла лиса домой, несолно хлебавши. So пришла, that means to come back, or like having gotten nothing. That means пришла, to come back or to come over or to come in. Lisa, you know, домой is from the form of the word dom, that means house. So пришла домой, that means to come back to home. Here it means несолоно. Несолоно хлебавши has a set expression that means having gotten nothing. Как аукнулась, так и откликнулась. So here it means it was kind of tit for tat. So аукнулась, that means to shout, and literally it means to shout or something, and откликнулась, that means to get respond. So in English we can translate it in the form. So it was tit for tat. Next sentence we have с тех пор и дружба у лисы с журавлем врос. So с тех пор has a set expression that means since that time or from that moment. Дружба у лисы и журавлем. Дружба means friendship. У лисы, so it means friendship between lisa, that means fox, and журавль. Журавль is crane. So friendship between fox and crane was over. Врос means ruined or ended or destroyed. And then we can say that it was tit for tat, and from that moment on the friendship between fox and crane was over. So dear learners, how is the story? I'm sure you have understood the story well, and you may be comparing it to our story in Hindi with the name of Saras or lomdi. Yes, let's find out what is the moral of the story. So the moral of the story is you reap what you sow, or tit for tat. And in Russian we can say как окунется, так и откликнется. Now let's see how to form synonyms of some words from this story. The first word we had подружить. Подружить, to make friends, and the synonym may be sradnich. Radnich is to make somebody closer to you, like родной человек, that means native person. Next word we have vzdumać. Vzdumać means to think over or to think about something, and the synonym can be zamyslić, having the same meaning. Zamyslić also to think over on something. Next word we had zvach. Zvach is to call, or here the synonym can be priglašać. Next word we had prichi. Prichi, to come over, or to come in, or to arrive at some place. And here padaichi can be the synonym of this word, that means to reach or to come up to some point. Next word we had skazach. It means to tell or to narrate, and the synonym can be zaivich. It also has the same meaning. Next verb we had vzять. Vzять, to take, and squachich can be the synonym of this verb, that means also to take or to snatch something. Next word we have dosada. That means not satisfied or annoyed. So the synonym can be недовольство. So now we are having questions, and for that you have to think the answers. So the first question we have: что вздумала однажды лиса? Что вздумала однажды лиса? Second question: что наварила лиса? Что наварила лиса? Third question we have: что случилось, когда лиса подала кашу журавлю по тарелке? Что случилось, когда лиса подала кашу журавлю по тарелке? Next question: что говорила лиса, когда сама съела всю кашу? Что говорила лиса, когда сама съела всю кашу? Fifth question we have: почему журавль пригласил лису? Sixth question we have: почему лиса не могла кушать окрошку? Почему лиса не могла кушать окрошку? Seventh question we have: что думала лиса, когда пришла домой? Что думала лиса, когда пришла домой? Eighth question and the last question we have: какая мораль сказки «Лиса и журавль»? Какая мораль сказки «Лиса и журавль»? So let's go back to the question and answers. I'm sure that you may have already made your answers ready, and let's match your answers with the possible other answers. Let's see what are the answers can be. So the first question was: что вздумала однажды лиса? That means what the fox thought over or thought about once upon a time. So the first question is: Что вздумала однажды лиса? Однажды лиса вздумала угостить журавля и позвать его к себе в гости. Second question is, что наварила лиса? Answer is, лиса наварила манной каши. Third question is, что случилось, когда лиса подала кашу журавлю по тарелке? Answer can be, когда лиса подала кашу журавлю по тарелке, он не мог кушать ее. Fourth question is, что говорила лиса, когда сама съела всю кашу? Когда лиса сама съела всю кашу, она говорит: не обсудь, любезный кум, больше подчивать ничем. So next question we have, почему журавль пригласил лису к себе в гости? Answer is, журавль тоже пригласил лису к себе в гости угостить. Sixth question is, почему лиса не могла кушать окрошку? So the answer can be, лиса не могла кушать окрошку, потому что кувшин был с узким горлышком. Seventh question is, что думала лиса, когда пришла домой? Answer can be, лиса пришла домой и думала, что наестся на целую неделю. Eighth question and the last question is, какая мораль сказки лиса и журавль? Мораль сказки лиса и журавль как окнулась, так и откликнулась. Thank you very much, dear friends. I hope you may have enjoyed this story and learned a lot Russian words, Russian expressions and sentences during the module.